Hey guys, it's Aussie Eagle here, giving you guys a review for NHL 3-on-3 Arcade for Xbox Live and PSN. To start off the review, I must say that this really is a smooth game, graphically and the feel of it. So when you're like skating, when you stop, you gain momentum, so you'll just slide across. It feels really good. But then again, there is no modes in this game. It's just one portion where you can just play 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or things like that. Like you can just add up to 4 players in the co-op, and that is really fun. And the multiplayer online, no lag, feels awesome. But there isn't much to do when you're online or with a friend on the couch. Another thing is that there's no teams or stats. You do get a selection of characters, but the only selections you can make are things like an all-round character, a character that is really good at speed, or a character that's really strong. So it doesn't feel like a real game, but it is, arcade style. And the best thing about the arcade style is that it lets you do things like power-ups. You can make like your goalie big or small, or make the players big or small, or even freeze opponents. And there's tons more that are pretty creative. But the game does become somewhat boring and redundant, so you're really going to feel deja vu even after playing for an hour. But there is a classic announcer, and based on the players you pick, you'll actually see their faces on the little like guys that they skate around. That's pretty cool. Especially their massive faces. But again, like the different types, like the all round, the speed, and the strong, they really aren't different. They just look different. Like a all round will be normal size, speed will be small, strong will be big. So it isn't different, but they look different, which technically doesn't make a difference. Um, but there is a huge rubber band AI. So if you're beating in easy, like you're beating the opponent by about 7 points, it'll just completely like get goals in one shot, whereas it takes you like maybe 7 tries to get a good goal. But it is fast and fun. I mean, apart from those small things where it's hard to shoot, it is really fast and fun, good pace. It's always going back and forth, back and forth. But menu sound effects, it's always things like whoosh and blonk, and so every time you go up and down or select something, you just really dread what you're about to hear. But a good thing is that you're always playing to a set score, so when you're setting up what you're going to do in the game, you can go from scoring only up to 5 or up to 20. Another good thing is that it's run off the NHL 09 engine, which means that you can use the right stick control configuration, which feels really good, even though I prefer the arcade style because it's just 3 buttons. And I must emphasize that you really should play the trial before buying this for anyone. Even if you loved NBA Jam or NFL Blitz, you're probably going to need to know whether you're going to like this game. But if you didn't like NBA Jam or NFL Blitz or NHL 09 for that point, just don't bother. But no, this is a really good game, but in the long run, it isn't that good.